Well, hello friends. Today your moment of impact is self-image. So today, self-image, what comprises of self-image? How do you get a self-image and what does that look like? Your self-image is really your self-belief. It's what you think of yourself inside. You know, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see something bigger? Do you see something smaller? And that tends to be the case. Most people, they look big on the outside, but they tend to see something smaller on the inside. So there's a lot of different contributing factors that drive self-image, and a lot of it comes from your self-limiting beliefs. And let me explain. Your self-limiting beliefs derive from everything that you've gone through to this point in your life. You know, it's who you associated with, whom you were raised by, who you're associating with right now. You know, and typically it's how you were nurtured as you were a child, because most of the time you learn the things from age 2 to 8 and you become them for the rest of your life, and you start to adapt and you start to do things a little bit different and become yourself. But what tarnishes that self-image? You know, and a lot of the times it's self-sabotage. And let me talk a little about self-sabotage. You ever told yourself that, gosh, that was stupid, or wow, I can't do that, or I'm never going to amount to anything? You probably have. So have I. How did you get to the point of saying that? You're repeating something that someone probably said to you, probably someone you wholeheartedly cared about, maybe called you stupid, maybe said you weren't going to amount to anything, and you internalized that and started to become that. So no matter what you look like on the outside, you still feel that you have that realm of inconfidence. So a lot of people right now are really, really inconfident within themselves because of personal breakdown. So we talk about the self-sabotage. There's some things that we're doing to poison ourselves on a daily basis. Again, going back to the words like stupid, can't. So there is a list that are poisoning your name. So if you're saying these, like I have and many others have said the same thing, we're going to flip it around and say it differently. So a lot of people say that I'm stupid. I've heard I am geeky. I've heard I can't, or never, or I'm going to amount to nothing. That was idiotic. I'm useless. What a retard. I feel ugly. I'm unworthy. Loser. I stink. Okay, so let's flip a couple of those around and say, just bear with me for 1 second. Say this out loud. Just for exercise sake. I am stupid. Say it. Just one time. Now flip that around and do something different with that, because it was probably ugly. It's probably a little easier to say this. I'm great. So when you wake up, give yourself some strong conviction, because whatever you're feeding yourself, whatever you say to yourself, you start to become that, because you start to believe it is what is inside. You're internalizing and becoming. So if I'm stupid, I am smart. I am great. Okay, if I'm geeky, I'm intelligent. I can't. How can I? Okay, never. I will always amount to nothing. I'm going to amount to every and anything. Idiotic, I am bright, I'm amazing. Retard, no. How about genius? Okay, ugly. Okay, let's just break that down, because the world gives us a definition of what beautiful and ugly may look like, and that's not so true. Everybody has a beauty or something within them that is amazing. Don't discount yourself. So let's ugly, beautiful, pretty, gorgeous. I even heard one say voluptuous. Okay, but whatever your image is, don't be bold and go be that. Because whatever you're putting in here is what you're becoming. So don't kill your self-image. Fill it with something great, because you are amazing. People are amazing. People who are broken tend to break other people. Don't let that be you. Don't break yourself. There's enough people in this world doing that for you already. Okay, so if someone's saying loser, you are a winner. I stink. I am amazing, and I'm going to take control. Okay, start feeding yourself with different self-talk, because you will start becoming that. Because that will boost your confidence. You cannot ever, never, ever become any higher than the self-image that you have of yourself. If you're operating from a 1 to a 10 in your self-image, and you are a 4, you can't ever, ever overachieve that. So if you want to operate at a 10 with other people, you have to be a 10 inside. So my challenge to you is banish and just kick out the negativity and start feeding it with positive talk. Start with this. This is going to be funny. It's going to feel, one more time, it's going to feel stupid. But look at yourself in the mirror. I'm going to go right to his face and say, you are great. You are great. You are great before you leave that door. And believe it and go become it. Go leave life on purpose, have an amazing day, and yes, go do it.